Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today the agenda which is raised, are social media companies they are responsible for spreading fake news? Are they the main cause? Well, to see the situation, users themselves are responsible for what they share and what they share and consumes. If I tell you, Mr. President, all social media companies, they provide many, like what we can say, various tools to report and fact contact checks. If you talk about all the social media companies, they have good collaboration with experts and governments. With experts and governments, they have collaboration to provide strategies for combating against misinformation, hateful speech, violent contacts. So how can we say that they are responsible for that? They are the main cause because of these fake news. If we see the situation, these all things are in our hands. And why it spread that much fast? Because they have team. All the social media companies, they have team. Before the team knows about these things, it spreads.
Mr. President, point to be noted that my opponent is saying that we should say that the public is responsible for such things and the companies are not responsible. Here, first of all, we should know about social media. What is the meaning of social media? Mr. President, social media means shamelessness, mindlessness, recklessness, ruthlessness, heartlessness, fearlessness, mindlessness, and so on. Just because of the companies of the social media. They are the ones, they are the authority. They have made the social media for such things, through which we can easily say that yes, and yes, companies are responsible for such things. Mr. President, social media companies do have a significant role to play in regulating fake news on their platform, while the freedom of speech and expression are essential, through which we can easily say that yes, only companies are responsible, the public are not responsible for such
Mr. President, as we all know that there are billions of people, they use Facebook. He said they are responsible. The people are sharing, but they are unaware of it. It is not like that. There are billions of people, just use one Facebook. Billions of people, leave about the other social media companies. Just with billions of people. As the team reaches to that news, the fake news, they remove it. But before it's little late, just because of we share it, this is the authority of our side. We don't report it. They are provided to that report it against them. If you give 5 reports, the team will reach out in 5 minutes and then they will remove that post and then they will give restriction against that channel, particular channel and particular ID. But the thing is that before that we share it. Before that we share it, we spread it, and it becomes like a fake news. And if you talk about many, you have not mentioned any one of the social media companies what they are not doing. If I mention 3 of them. If we talk about Twitter, sir, if someone posts something, Twitter, if it is unethical, Twitter will leave. If it is not unethical, Twitter will remove the post. If Twitter does not know these things, so Twitter will give one
Mr. President, still we have not seen that they have removed the fake information from the social media and from the another videos. Mr. President, the spread of misinformation can have serious consequences, such as influencing public opinion, causing harm to individuals or communities, and even impacting democratic processes. So then how can we say that yes, we are responsible, companies are not responsible? If our conscience is alive, we will not blame the public, we will absolutely blame the companies of the social media that yes, and yes, they are responsible. If our mind is in our place and it is working, we will not blame our public, we will not blame ourselves, we will absolutely blame the companies of the social media, we will blame the social media that yes, they are responsible for the fake news. Mr. President, when in America, they were doing election was there, and they were doing an election over there, the public, they spread the wrong information about them.
Mr. President, let me tell you, whenever the country fake news are spread, like what we can say about the elections and things, that is media, that is not social media, that is television media, that is not, it does not even have any connection with social media. This is the social media. If you talk about why Twitter is banned in Pakistan, because they spread good news, that's why government banned it. Why they are not banning the television, the other channels, why they are not banning? The thing is that they ban Twitter, they ban what we can say, the other many social medias platforms, now they are going to ban all of the social medias. Because we are spreading good news in that, because that is in our hand. Then, if I tell you something, you're not giving me any of the examples where fake news is, what we can say, fake news is spread, but they are not removed. I told in the first, there if you say, he said shamelessness is there. If you send one naked picture in TikTok, TikTok will not, it will remove it automatically. After a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. If you talk about the same YouTube, if you, what you can say, upload deep fake videos, YouTube says, you have to mention that AI tool you have made.
Mr. President, my opponent is saying that TikTok is not allowing these photos and videos. What about Google? What are they uploading? What are they saying to us? What are they sharing with us? Mr. President, how I said that yes, when in America an election was there, so the public of America, they blamed their governor, they blamed that program, they blamed everything, which the proof is still with us that they blamed Mr. President, they blamed the governor, they blamed everything. Then that's how we can say that yes, the public is not responsible, but the communities and the companies are responsible for such things. There are reasons through which we can say that yes, only and only companies are responsible. There is no public man involved in that thing through which we can say that yes, public is involved in such thing. The first reason, that's algorithmic amplification. Mr. President, social media algorithms can amplify the false information, making it share, making it spread quickly.